you're a business professional and you're struggling with the idea of fully stepping away from your career, unsure if retirement will be a reward or a regret, you're not alone. Retirement isn't just about money, it's about purpose, identity, and how you want to spend your time. In today's episode of My Hybrid Retirement Weekly, we're talking about why retirement is a smart investment and how you can explore your options before making any permanent decisions.
You're watching My Hybrid Retirement Weekly, the show that helps professionals work less, earn smarter, and embrace more financial freedom. Hosted by Rob Leiphart, a fiduciary advisor. New episodes drop every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Subscribe now and start planning retirement on your own terms.
Hi, everyone. Rob Leiphart here, helping you design a life with more meaning, more time, and more balance. This week, we're digging into what I call the retirement test drive. Think of it like a soft launch before the real thing. Your chance to avoid missteps and find more clarity before making a big leap. Quick question for you. If you had one complete month off, no work, no meetings, no nothing, how would you spend it? Would you travel, volunteer, coach your kids' team? Drop your thoughts in chat if you're on LinkedIn or Facebook. Here's the truth. Too many people go from 60 to 0. One day you're leading meetings, solving big problems, managing corporate strategy. The next day it's just quiet. No deadlines, no direction, no schedule to adhere to. And even with strong finances, I've seen that hit hard emotionally. Without testing your lifestyle in advance, you risk retiring too soon, then regretting the sudden loss of structure, feeling unfulfilled because your identity was tied to your career, realizing too late that your cash flow doesn't match your real life. That's not freedom, that's friction, and it's completely avoidable.
Did you know only 50% of Americans have a retirement savings plan? Most aren't saving enough to live comfortably after they stop working. Not having enough retirement savings can force you to work well past the age you want to retire or face financial struggles in your golden years. Unfortunately, many people underestimate how much they need or start saving too late. Take David's story. He began saving for retirement much later in life, and now he has to work extra hours just to make up for the shortfall. His late start means he'll have less financial freedom when he finally retires. So, what can you do to avoid this situation? The key is to start saving as early as possible. Even small contributions add up over time thanks to compound interest. Make sure to take full advantage of employer-sponsored retirement plans like 401ks, especially if your employer offers matching contributions. That's free money. Also, consider opening an individual retirement account, IRA, to boost your savings further. Creating a solid retirement plan today can give you peace of mind and help ensure a comfortable future. Don't wait until it's too late to secure your financial independence. If this video helped you, share it to remind your friends to start saving for retirement now. And don't forget to subscribe to Money Problem Channel for more tips on managing your money wisely every day.
Let's reframe retirement like any other major investment. Test before you commit. Here are 3 ways to explore your options. First, take a sabbatical or mini retirement. Even a few weeks away from work can bring clarity. 2, reduce your schedule to 4 days a week, or try consulting instead of quitting. Third, test your retirement budget now. See if your lifestyle fits the income you're planning on. You wouldn't buy a house with walking through it first. Why approach retirement any differently?
We hear over and over and over from people in both of our communities who say, I really want to do X, but they've never actually done a test drive of X. So people say, I'd like to retire and go sailing. I'd like to retire and go RVing. I would like to move from Florida to Oregon or Oregon to Florida or wherever.
As you know, Paul, I was one of those people. We didn't sell everything. We sold the vast majority of our things. We sold our house. We were going to live this nomadic lifestyle where we would live in different places for a few months at a time. And I realized after doing that for 6 months, I freaking hated it. It wasn't for me. But it was that test drive, Paula. If I hadn't driven that, this was the big thing in my head that I thought for sure was my, quote, retirement vision.
Here's how to make the most of your test drive. Start with lifestyle design. Map out what you want to do Monday through Friday. What gives you energy? What drains it? Second, simulate your finances. Shift into a retirement spending model now, even while you're still earning. Third, check the emotional pulse. Do you feel relaxed or restless? Are you missing the buzz of work or breathing easier? Your test doesn't have to be perfect, but it should be real enough to show you what's working and what still needs work.
I've known people to take 2 to 4 months for a mini retirement, and I've also known people who have taken 1 to 3 years off from work. Identifying what you want to do and how long you want to do it is the first step in understanding what this mini retirement will cost you. The other important step is to consider your ongoing fixed costs that are part of your normal everyday expenses. Things like housing costs, insurance, debt payments, etc.
Let's take a moment to cover a few of the biggest questions I get. What if I test retirement and realize I'm not ready? That's a success. You've saved yourself from a decision you weren't ready for, and you bought time to get things aligned. Won't this hurt my career or momentum? Not if you communicate it intentionally. Many employers welcome phased retirement or flex work, especially for proven leaders. When should I try a test run? Anytime your finances can handle a pause, but ideally at least 2 to 5 years before you plan on retiring. That gives you time to adjust your plan. Have more questions? If you're watching on LinkedIn or Facebook, drop them in the comments and I'll address them in an upcoming episode. Let's recap your retirement test drive blueprint. Simulate retirement with a sabbatical or reduced schedule. Stress test your retirement budget early. Design your work week with purpose, not just free time. Fourth, evaluate how it feels, not just financially, but emotionally. This isn't about guessing your way into retirement. It's about building confidence through clarity. So now it's your turn. If you're ready to start exploring your retirement options, and avoid rushing into full-time exit before you're ready, schedule a complimentary discovery call. Let's build a plan that fits your life and values. And if you found today's episode helpful, be sure to subscribe to My Hybrid Retirement Weekly. I'm here every week helping professionals like you design smarter transitions into retirement. Thanks for joining me. And remember, retirement isn't just a financial decision, it's a life investment. Make it a smart one.